Hey everyone, Ghetto Sweater here, and welcome to My Friend is a Raven. Looks like we're going to be jumping into another creepy game. This one is story-based from my understanding, has multiple endings, so we're going to be shooting to see what one we can get. This has a very dark premise. It seems there's some sort of calamity that we are supposed to be stopping, or that we're aware of. Maybe we're going to make friends with it. I don't know. But we have a friend, a Raven, who we're looking for at our old apartment. And it looks like our old apartment isn't quite kept up to snuff. So let's take a look around, see what we can find, see what kind of ending we can get to our little story here, and see what my friend Raven has in store for us. From the ground of the earth humanity was conceived, and into the soil the ill spirit shall return. Lutum. I fear that this city will soon fall. I lament, for I have cherished this home. One last time I shall look upon these walls before I speak to the Raven. I must find some food to coax him to me. Oh, okay. Alright. I have an inventory. So, I don't know. I recall many occasions when my friends and I would sit and visit all night long. That's what you do on the couch. You sit, you visit. You have friends. If you have a couch, you probably have friends. I don't know what happy memories we made. This is interesting. So I don't know if I can move to other areas, but this definitely has a dark and gloomy premise to it, and I really like it so far. Can I move? Oh, I can move. Wow. Look at that. What do we have here? Pouch of seeds. Ravens like seeds, I think. I'm not a Raven expert, but I don't want to go there yet. I'm not done looking around. What's in the clock? Midnight. Sir, I am sickened and in need of aid. Would you spare the time to help an ill soul? If you are sickened, be gone. I want nothing to do with your pathetic plea. Save yourself the effort of disrupting a human. Oh, that's not very nice. What's in the picture? What a beautiful vista. Alright, let's go ahead and take a peek down this way. What is going on? There's a lot of doors. I'm gonna have a lot of exploring to do. A small vat of ink. Before the newspapers stopped printing, some articles described people poisoning each other using this. Oh, that's pleasant. Nothing else in here? Alright. This way. I don't see any. Oh, yeah. Okay. What's in the bathroom? Anything useful? A needle. What are we gonna do with that? Wait. It's overflowed and so filthy that I doubt anyone would use it. Certainly not me. It has been some time since the water lines worked. So, like I said, it seems like he's supposed to be exploring his old apartment. So I guess he lived here once, he's returned to it. But it didn't seem like he got along with the Raven too well, so if there was anything left inside, it would be very unsafe to consume. Everything in this kitchen spoiled instantly. Instantly? What kind of stuff did you keep? A large pile of feathers. I am quite unsure how the birds got inside to leave such a mess. What's this? I thought this rat trap to be unusable, but I believe it may still function properly. Oh. Okay. Wait, and then I have an inventory. So maybe I can set a trap for the mouse? The shelves are completely barren. What if we try and... how do I do this? I don't really know how things work yet. So let's keep poking around. Let's keep peeking. And maybe we'll be able to find something helpful, something useful. I'm almost certain that I should be able to put this pouch of seeds. Can I do anything? Alright, back this way. What was that? Oh, the trap. Oh, so loud. Oh. Dead rat. Added to inventory. Very nice. In my bedroom. A small piece of paper that reads, "In the face of the noon shadows, you rejected my plea. How I do hope you haven't forgotten." I remember something about that. No nightmare could capture the calamity of these days. The raven may come if I show myself atop the balcony. Okay. To the balcony we go then. You have a very, nice apartment to have a balcony. Look, I've got seeds. Come eat. Good day, dear raven. Good day, sir. I could not help myself noticing a delicacy in your hand. May I ask you what a lone soul might be doing, perched upon a building, holding a bag of seeds? These seeds belong to you now, good raven. Take them, and in return I wish to speak to you of our past meeting. I accept your offer with vigor, but I wouldn't consider there much to discuss. I asked you for aid and you rejected me. Indeed, and I have no words to describe my regret. The only reason you regret anything is because of the punishment I have brought upon you. Truly, Raven, I have learned the error of my ways. I wish only to plead for your forgiveness. Why should I grant you anything more than dirt? You left me ill, and in the same way I shall leave you. That's harsh. See, always remember to be nice to people. You never know when it's going to come back to bite you. And in this case, it looks like it's not looking too great for me. Desperation. The word desperation comes to mind. It's dark. Should I leave? Leave then? Can I watch TV? Okay. And I died. The end. Oh. You unlocked the passive ending. Unforgiven. Okay. I got an ending. That's pretty cool. So it is very short. But I definitely liked it. I'm very curious to see how you would get other endings. So I guess I just said, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to just ignore you, and... Okay. Alright, let's go ahead, let's jump back in and see what other kind of ending we can get here. From the ground, the earth, humanity was conceived, and into the soil, the ill spirit shall return. I didn't think spirits could get ill. I thought they were already dead. Alright, so we know all this part. So he's going to look upon these walls, then he wants to speak to the ravens, so we want to grab some food. So I had a needle, though. So what if I'm trying to think of different things I could do. So I have the seed. What if I... Oh. Wait, I have an idea. What if I poison the seeds? Because the... Small vat of ink before the newspaper stopped printing. Some articles describe people poisoning each other using this. So, can I... But it didn't look like I could really, like, use things. Yes, I know. Because before I didn't really use any of the items that I had picked up. And then I have a third inventory slot, so there must be at least enough to be able to hold that, or something that goes specifically into that. Also, I wonder if there's a different time I could put on the clock. There's a lot. There's a lot. Okay, so... Oh, wait, there's a dead rat. Oh. Okay, so now it lets me poison the rat. But I'm wondering if I ruined it because I picked up the seeds. Because now I feel like I'll end up giving him the seeds anyway. Because I poisoned the rat. And I'm sure the raven would eat the rat anyway, so... Let's go ahead and hop on out and we'll see if that's the case. And if so, we'll go back on through and we'll use the rat instead. I noticed a delicacy in your hand. May I ask you what a lone soul might be doing perched upon this building? Take them in return. I wish to speak to you of your destructive manner. I accept your offer with vigor, but I would hardly consider myself... Wait, this is different. I do not view you with the authority to tell such lies. Your kind have descended upon the earth and spread a mortal plague among its people. You have left our homes barren and our cities in ruin. Not a single person lives to share my grief.
Poor little man. I could grieve with you. I could comfort you. I could be your friend and sit upon your shoulder when you become torn, but only if you have a gift to give to a sympathetic raven.
Indeed, dear raven, I have something that might interest you.
I am surprised at your change in heart.
Get him!
But I gladly take your gift.
Does it fit your exquisite taste?
Quite closely, but I find it slightly bitter. Still, I thank you for the gift.
You are very welcome, dear raven.
I believe we may find some common ground upon our past. I feel you truly have changed, friend.
Dear raven, is something amiss?
Human, what have you done?
Why, raven, I do not know what you speak of.
I thought you had changed. You are nothing but an actor, just like the rest of your kind. I would think a plague like this would make a man more sympathetic, yet still you have no hesitancy to bring a creature down into the soil of the earth. The world will soon be yours, but I refuse to give you the pleasure of watching me perish.
Bye, raven. And down he goes. Alright, so we're mad at the raven, and then we killed the raven. Venomous. You unlocked the aggressive ending. So we've got the passive and the aggressive ending. We managed to get endings 3 and 4 first. So there's that. But we're not done yet. No, no, no. We have 2 more endings to find. I'm wondering if I can go out there without picking up the seeds. And what if I just pick up the rat? But we'll try and go to the balcony first and we'll see if that works. Let's go find some food. Let's go find some food. Let's go find some food. Actually, let's just go on out. Maybe he will tell me more of his tale. Tell me your story, bird. The raven may come if I show myself atop the balcony. There is not a single creature in sight, yet I must speak to the raven. I must have something in my apartment that I could use to attract him. Okay, so... Yeah. Okay, so... I'm gonna try and go out with just the trap, or just the rat. Okay, so that's set, and then whoosh. There it is. Gimme. So what if I go out with just the rat? There's not a single creature. Yes, I must speak to the raven. I must have something in my apartment that I could use to attract him. Okay, so you do have to take the seeds. And then I still don't know what to do with the needle either. So we've got all the items. And then I'm wondering if there's a different time we can set this to. Round and round we go. Alright, so I did the flashback thing. Okay, so I think this one is the same ending as before, but I think that might have been because I did the flashback thing. So I'm wondering if when I go through it, I should not do the flashback. Because now he's just going to leave and I get the passive ending. So, nothing else in here. The ink is poisonous. Oh, the ink and the needle are used to poison the rat. So I assume I can't get him to come back, though. Well, I'm gonna go take a nap now. Goodbye. Goodbye, world. Goodbye. I am going to die now. Alright, so this one I'm just going to try and do without doing any of the extra stuff. Just grab the seeds, grab the rat, and go. No needle or anything. Because I'm wondering if I can give him... I'm wondering if I can just give him the rat as a present after I have given him the seeds. Alright, so we have no knowledge of the past. The raven may come if I show myself atop the balcony. So we'll try and give him the seeds and then give him the rat. Good day, dear raven.
Good day, sir. I could not help myself noticing a delicacy in your hand. May I ask what a lone soul might be doing, perched upon a building, holding a bag of seeds?
These seeds belong to you now, good raven. Take them, and in return I wish to speak of you of your destructive manner.
I accept your offer with vigor, but I would hardly consider myself destructive. I do not view you with the authority to tell such lies.
Your kind have descended upon the earth and spread a mortal plague among its people. You have left our homes barren and our cities in ruin. Not a single person lives to share my grief.
Poor little man. I could grieve with you. I could comfort you. I could be your friend and sit upon your shoulder when you become torn, but only if you have a gift to give to a sympathetic raven.
Indeed, dear raven, I have something that might interest you.
I am surprised at your change in heart, but I shall gladly take your gift. We may discover some similarities between ourselves.
I find it possible.
You have even grown a sort of beak since I last saw you. You could be one of us, lad.
I hope we might resolve what differences we have.
I believe we shall, for I will be your friend and keep you from crumbling into the soil of the earth.
I thank you.
Then let us go. There is so much to show you, my friend. Yay, I have a friend who's actually a raven, or I have a raven who's actually a friend. Point is, I have a friend,
in the dying days of our planet Earth. And as we gaze out into the sunset... Ooh, I turned into a raven. Sweet.
I believe I can fly.
Alright. So then I have to assume that the last one... You unlocked the good ending. Friends. Yay. I have to assume that the last one is... If you go and give him the bag of seeds, but then you just don't have a present to give him. Grab some seed. Nope. No. No. Grab the seeds. The raven may come out if I show myself atop the balcony.
I accept your offer with vigor, but I would hardly consider myself destructive. I do not view you with the authority to tell such lies.
Your kind have descended upon the earth and spread a mortal plague among its people. You have left our homes barren and our cities in ruin. Not a single person lives to share my grief.
Poor little man. I could grieve with you. I could comfort you. I could be your friend and sit upon your shoulder when you become torn, but only if you have a gift to give to a sympathetic raven.
I have no gift other than your seeds.
Pathetic. Even now you have no heart to help another being. Do you truly pity yourself as the last human alive? You should be happy you'll never encounter another man like yourself.
I have no tolerance for your antagonism, Rian.
Do you believe that will give you dominance over me? I have power over you, human, in masses that you cannot fathom. Look at your city. I will do the same to you.
Please, Raven, I must know why you have chosen such a path as this.
If you do not know by now, your blindness shall serve as your deserving platter.
Oof. Talk about unforgiving. Well, extinction. You unlocked the bad ending. Cool. We kind of did the endings a little backwards, but we got them all. And now we know what became of the human who was friends with a raven. Now, I did enjoy that game a lot, and I was glad that it was kind of just a little short story so you could kind of search around a little bit and speculate on your own as to what could have caused this plague, why the ravens descended upon us and wiped us out, eliminating the evil that they believed was the human race. So I hope you all enjoyed My Friend is a Raven. That's all for this one. You can check out some more of the games that I've played on my channel for anything else, either story-based, horror-based, or otherwise, if you're looking for a good time. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out of here for the day, and I will see you next time. Laters.